Tekken streamers, the main man Sui. I like him because he doesn't. When people are like, "Oh man, this character is trash" or whatever the case is.
No, he didn't.
He
First off, you could stop talking and look at what he just did. First off, I can understand Dragunov. I can understand Nina.
I can understand
Yoshimitsu.
But
I do not understand King. I do not understand. I can understand Elisa.
Now.
I can understand Jin. I do not understand Law.
I understand Law.
No, maybe. I can murder him.
But
he put Victor in S tier, and that is disrespectful. That is an A+ character. You're out your damn mind. So I'm gonna say that. Devil Jin, yes, he got nerfed pretty damn hard, so I'll give him that.
Yeah, Devil Jin's been.
Asuzena is still an A+ character. You could put that back. Panda and Kuma are the same. Do not say that Panda is redundant.
but for whatever reason, right?
See why I say this whole tier list is literally obsolete. It means absolutely dirt doo-doo. I'm telling you that right now. Because look where he put Lars.
Lars is in. Where is Lars? He's
in B+, which is that is no. That is an A+ to an S character.
I would put Lars in A+. I put Lars in A+.
He's an A+ to S tier character. You're out your damn mind. Sweet, I'm sorry to tell you this, but even though you've been playing the games for years, your eyeballs deceive you. I'm sorry. There ain't no way in hell that you're going to sit here and tell me that Victor is an S+ character when his down 4 can be launched punished. But do not tell me that down back 4 being launched punishable is a character that is S tier. When you have Feng, who has a freaking heat, where you could do a stomp, and he's like +20.
Hold on, where's Fang?
He's S, and he should be.
Yeah, Fang's S tier.
Oh yeah,
he has a match top of S tier.
Fang should be S+. Fang should be S+. I'm with you on that.
Remove King and put him in S+. That's how I see it. Lydia, you're out your mind saying she's B. She is an A+ character. Horong, you can switch to B+. He's actually kind of bad now. Lily. Now, here's my problem. This is why, Sweet, you done messed up. Look where you put Lily.
A+? You think she'd be higher?
She is not A+.
She's probably S+. She's probably S.
No, she is S+.
S+?
She is part of the top. She is part of the top 5. You are out of your mind to sit here and say that she's not, because if you look at every single tournament as of late, who is in the top 5 or the top 8?
Is Lily. Yeah. So, but okay, in the S+ tier, besides King, who do you think Lily is better than?
Elisa, Jin.
Better than Elisa?
Yes. Elisa got nerfed. Elisa got nerfed.
Did they nerf the chainsaw?
They nerfed her chip damage on her chainsaws.
Okay. Yeah, Lily's
Reyna could be dropped down a rank. She could be A+.
Lily's really good.
She's definitely not S.
I'm surprised you put
and here's another thing. Brian and S. When all these Brian players were downplaying the living daylights out of Brian, now all of a sudden you want to put him in S? Nah. He's actually an A+ character. That's cool. Hachi, you're out your peanut saying he's an A tier character. Just because he lost a little bit, one combo does not mean he's A+ or A.
What has he been historically?
He was an S+ when he first originally got dropped into the game, of course, because his damage output made no damn sense. But then they took away one of his combos and they put him in A? No. He is an A+ to an S tier character. And he's always been an A+ or S tier since Tekken 7.
So that's like where he usually like comes down or whatever.
What you're talking about is
like in prior games where like by the end of the game where does he usually sit? You know how like Ryu?
He usually sits in like the S, like A+ S tier section because he keeps up with all the Mishimas. He's the offensive Mishima. Kazuya's the defensive counter hitting Mishima, and Jin is just stupid.
Jin disagree with you? Because Jin is kind of dumb.
And anybody who disagrees with me that air, I'm sorry. I don't know how much coffee you done mixed up with your acid, but no, Jin is just stupid.
All right, so I have a problem with
Yoshimitsu is definitely a S plus character.
And it's when we get the bear, Kuma, should Kuma be an A plus?
That's what I'm saying. It should be like in the B, either A or B plus.
I mean, I always get beat by Kuma. If no matter how bad or good the Kuma is, if I'm fighting Kuma, I'm cooked. I go every time we play.
The only reason why you're cooked is because just like any other person who gets mad at that character, you just don't know the matchup. Once you learn the matchup, it's pretty easy.
I would say Hwang's a little high too. I think he can go down more.
That's what I'm saying. He can go down to A or B plus.
I don't think that Steve is at the beginning of A. I say he's an A character, but he's not at the beginning of A. I feel like everybody in A is better except for Leroy. I feel like everybody except for Leroy is better than Steve in A.
The reason why I say he should stay where he's at is he's one of the best counter punchers in the game, dude. One of the best counter punchers. His back one will stomp.
It's not that. I mean,
everybody trying to say that Hwoarang is an S tier character. By the way, that's what my chat is saying.
Really?
They say that Hwoarang is an S tier.
Wow.
But my thing is this. I don't see him in S. I don't see him in S tier because the only reason why people are saying that is because his offense is a nightmare. But the problem is, majority of it is crouch, low crush, heavy. So you can destroy him when it comes to that. But if you get caught with a mid, you're gonna feel it, especially if you're in a corner.
Oh yeah, that might be the end of the match.
Stuff, when you're on the wall corner, you can't get out of it.
Yeah. So you'll feel it. But if you know the matchup like I do, the moment he goes for anything low, say goodnight. He's losing half his health bar.
All right. Once again, Lars is at least S tier. At least S tier.
I'm gonna say A plus.
At the least, he's S tier.
Lydia.
I'm not Lydia. Lydia. I don't know where Lydia actually goes.
Lydia goes an A plus. That girl got damage. She's dumb.
Oh,
she does have damage.
What's that crouching move that takes like 30%? That one crouch hit that she does.
It's like 40. Yeah, just the low sweep if on a counter hit is 30%.
Yeah, it's pretty nuts. I think Paul, with the buffs that they keep buffing Paul, he's gonna be an S tier in a little bit because his damage output now is ridiculous.
He's already dumb as it is,
bro. They get So me and Echo are playing, and I'm like, he hit me with the same mix-ups that he's been hitting me with since I started playing, and stuff. And I'm like, why is it taking so much more damage now?
There's one character on the A tier roster that definitely still needs help. That's Lee Chaolan. He still needs to be. It's more buffs. He definitely needs more buffs to feel better because some of his combos don't reach unless you smack heat. He has so many things that needs work.
Does Eddie deserve to be in B plus?
Yes. All of his lows are launchable. All of them.
Mm-hmm.
So due to the fact that they're all punishable, what are you gonna do? You can't do anything because majority of his stuff is literally mid or low. And then by the time you toss some mid, you're gonna get crushed because you don't have that much.
Dim Sum Wolf, you guys are playing the game. Do you have any objection to this list?
I'm not playing it enough to like really warrant me saying much. As well as I'm not nearly high tier enough as well. There's a lot of King though. I still have yet to encounter.
I do want to say one thing to my friend and my chat. Yeah. Fabi, I can't agree saying that Lee Chaolan is an S tier. Yes, he's very fast, but his damage is low and it scales so hard. But other than that, he's very mix heavy and he's very good when it comes to that. So I would say he'll be in the A plus tier. I would say A plus tier, not S.
I think he's good. I think he's really good.
But he still needs work. He still needs buffs.
Yeah, he's got weaknesses definitely. What were you saying, Wolf?
Just I don't have enough matchup experience with a lot of the characters in the game, to be completely honest. so I can't really give an accurate
assessment.
I guess you could say assessment. Of what each character feels like. I just know like certain characters I just don't like fucking playing. For
me, Lydia
is right a few characters. I'm like, bruh, this is straight ass.
It's gonna be stressful. Like I see
I haven't been able to play Tekken since.
I see anybody in that S rank besides King. I'm like, this is gonna be a rough game. This is gonna be a rough game. And even King sometimes. But for some reason, I don't know if you noticed it, but whoever your rival character is, I feel like you play them more than any other character.
That's the exact opposite for me.
Really?
I like literally like Steve's is that character?
Normally for me,
how many Steves are out there? Right?
The moment I lose to a particular character, I swear to everything that is holy, everybody else is using that same character.
Yeah.
And I'm forced to learn the matchup as much as I hate it. I remember I fought 6 Lilies in a row.
And
they were all different players. Then I fought 4 Lars players after that. So the game forces me to learn a matchup of a character I hate.
Yeah,
I think also it depends on what level that you are too. Like I think
I'm about to be Tekken Kings. Nobody plays Lars up there.
Yeah, they do. I played one
No, they don't. There's like 1 or 3 people.
Yep,
one out of the bajillion people, bro. I think you want to know what I think Swede did on this tier list based upon who picks the character, because not many people pick Lars, not many people pick Lydia. People stop picking Devil Jin. Nobody likes Eddie Gordo, and people barely touch Asuka. And people barely touch Raven.
Can you explain why nobody likes Eddie Gordo? Because I feel like when he came out, he was the hottest character in the world. Like you couldn't play the game with us.
I still use him.
It was like Eddie. Even you play Eddie for a while.
Because they just don't like his motion. I'm gonna tell you that right now. They just don't like the motion. He's constantly moving, and every time he's in handstand state, sometimes you just pop him out. See, back in Tekken 7, if he was in handstand and you hit him with a mid, he falls. You can't juggle him. So it's like, okay. In this game, you finally get that opportunity, so people can't complain that much no more.
All right, so Game Awards. Everybody's talking about the Game Awards right now, and they happen every year. Or the Jeff Keighley Awards, whatever you want to call them. And the nominees came out, so I'm gonna try this. I haven't done this before, so I'm gonna try to do this right now. Hopefully, everybody doesn't go away when I do this.
Watch, you gonna make his whole browser crash.
Maybe. We'll see.
It's plugged in today. And I completely disagree with that. They put Victor in S tier. He is A+ at best. At best. There's no way in the world he's an S tier character. Impossible. Only reason I think that we'll put him in S tier when it comes to damage. I would put him as S tier when it comes to damage output, but anything else, nah, he's A+ at best.